Hey guys, so I wanted to start this video by saying this video is going to be completely brandless. What that means is I am not going to mention any brands or shade name specific things that I'm using in the video, even though you might see it and can guess. I wanted to get back to the old school YouTube where you don't feel pressured to buy the products that I'm using to achieve this look. You can use what you already have. So there will be very generic terms in this video, and that is done on purpose just to get back to, you know, just true tutorial style videos. Let me know if you enjoy this. I will do many more brand tutorials, of course, but let me know if you want a brandless one thrown in here or there. So again, it's brandless on purpose, and I hope you guys enjoy. So let's go ahead and get started with the look. So for the eye, don't forget your tape. I'll put mine on in a moment. You are going to take a navy blue shade, your favorite matte navy blue, and you're going to put that on the crease, pack it in semicircle shape there. You're going to pack that on. Any matte navy blue will do. Put your tape on, but you know. So anyway, you're going to pack that onto the crease and blow it out a bit. And then you're going to take a lighter matte blue, probably in the teal family, and you are going to blend out the edges of your navy blue. You can kind of go back and forth between the two shades. If you blend out a little bit too much, it's up to you. But I like to have the edge with that teal on the edge, and you can really see the definition. Use your favorite small blending brush, eye blending brush, whatever you have, should work. And then I am just buffing out the edges a little bit with a skin tone brown, just buffing out the edge of that teal just so it's not such a harsh, such a harsh line on the edge. And yeah, so the next thing I'm going to do is cut the crease with your favorite light concealer or base, something, you know, primer like, but actually thicker than regular primer. It should be a few shades lighter than your skin. It could even be white if you want it to be. And with a synthetic brush, and I'm going ahead and cutting that crease in that semicircle shape. And then I'm going in with another blue. This one's not exactly navy, it's more of a royal blue, and this one has a satin finish that I'm using, and I'm going to place that on the inner and outer corners of the cut crease area. And then the next shade I'm going into is a lighter sky blue, again satin finish, satin metallic finish, and I'm putting that as the next shades in on the inner and outer corners. You see what I'm doing, coming in toward the center. And in the center, I'm putting the lightest, iciest blue that I have, and that is a satin metallic finish as well. And just blending my gradient and melting those two shades, so nothing is too sharp there, obviously, except the crease. Then I'm going to go ahead and line my eyes. I'm using a sort of ombre wing. I used a lighter blue liner on the first half of my eye, and then I'm using a more royal blue liner, both liquid liners, on the outer portion of my eye, so to make my wing. Then I'm putting on some dramatic lashes and a light blue eyeliner. I did that already, just real quick, magic of television. And I am buffing out that same tealish blue that I used on the lower lash line, buff that out there on the liner. So there you go. Now I'm going to prime my face with my favorite mattifying primer. Use whatever you like. Use whatever you like. I showed that product there because I didn't realize I wanted to make this brandless. But you know, you can guess what I use. You guys know my favorite products anyway. But your favorite foundation, up to you. But this foundation is full coverage. It is a matte finish, and that's usually what I go for anyway. It's not looking like it matches. I never feel like my foundation looks like it matches on camera. Anyway, blend it out. I do not put foundation on my ears. I think I've mentioned that before, although you should if you don't have as much maturity as I do. So anyway, blending that out all over the face. And then I'm going to be dramatic as hell with my concealer. I'm putting the lightest one. Ignore me. I'm trying to get my situation together. The lightest one seems like in the world I put on my face sometimes, but anyway, and blend that out under the eyes and down on the chin and down the center of the face. And it looks a little ashy now, but you know, we get it together. We get it together. We're gonna get it together. Okay, looking real ashy. That's okay. That's all right. I am going to not only set that, but kind of deepen up the brightish yellowish tone with some setting powder to bake it a little bit. Now, this baking powder I'm using here is much more yellow than what I usually use. But once I blend all my powders together and use my other face powders, it kind of works out together, and you'll see that. And then I'm taking a loose powder today. A loose powder with a little bit of tint to set the rest of my face and buff and blend all these powders together. Wait till that bake comes off. It's going to look a little rough still. It's going to look a little rough still. But just what you got to do. This is just how you got to work it out, you guys. You know. You don't really have to do this to work it out, but me being extra and playing in makeup, this is what I do. Alright, so anyway. Buffing that all around the skin. I like well, for this look, I want it to be really bright in the center and do what I gotta do. So anyway, I'm going to contour with a powder contour today. I use powder contour like 99% of the time. You do whatever you like. I'm gonna add my blush, and I used a neutral matte blush with the eye being so like shiny, if you will. You might not want to use a sparkle blush, but it's completely up to you. I'm adding a highlight. It's pretty radiant. And for the lip, it's a blue ombre lip. So I'm going to line my lips with a navy blue liner. With crazy colors, I do recommend you line your lips. If you don't have blue, at least a skin tone liner before you put the lipstick on, just to have a little bit of barrier. So I'm lining it with a deeper blue shade. And I'm still going to use a deeper blue liquid lipstick. Right now, I'm just trying to figure out which shade I want to use. Alright, but anyway. This lipstick is royal blue. It has a hint, a whisper of a metallic finish. A whisper. Just a whisper. And I am putting that on almost on the entire lip. You see me talking to Nelson while I'm putting on my lip. But anyway. And then I'm going to take a really light sky blue. And between the applicator, my finger a little bit, pushing my lips together, and using a lip brush, I am going to blend those colors together on the lip, get my lip situated, and that's the look. Wanted you to go monochromatic, you know, wanted to match my eyes, you know, do that thing or whatever. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Again, let me know how you feel about the brandless tutorial. Sometimes that way you can take away from the brand. Doesn't fuel consumerism and making you shop and want to go out and get the things that I have and just enjoy the look. I love you all. Bye!